Started as a whisper, message from a new world I'd never known. Something about it felt like it been waiting my whole life. Is this home? I can hear reason calling my name, and I feel
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming. Still goalless. Messi, Mbappe, tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance! And surely this time! Good effort first time.
Schneider really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Mbappe, and he was quick to react. GABI, nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Scholes. GABI. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. He's not got that quite right. Koundé. Great defending, strong. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Scholes. It's GABI. Oh, good read. Barrios.
This is the time you need that pace.
Beckenbauer. GABI. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Portugal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
That's a shade optimistic. Looking for options for movement. Has a go! And Yes, it's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Barrios. Messi. Interesting ball. Now there's a fine ball. Here comes the corner. Schneider to take it as usual. Up to meet it! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Portugal, number 11, Messi, number 21, Darwin
Both
Núñez.
sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
17,
benches.
Mbappe.
That has certainly
Field of
made
field.
things interesting.
Number 15,
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Griezmann. And it's Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Bernardo Silva. Barrios spots it and intercepts. GAVI. Maradona. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Hoyland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hoyland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also...
And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Neymar. And that's been intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Saliba, Deco, and it's Messi. That's Cannavaro. Saliba. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe fiddles it through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Messi. Cannavaro, and he's quick to snatch it back. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Can he spark a counter here? He's looking to set free a runner. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Neymar. Real chance here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Cleared without complication. Oh, good read. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passes short and sharp. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on to replace him is...
That gets things going for the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe. Can he get it through? He's it, shot a goal! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal is such a total...
Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Picked out, can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Ronaldinho. Number 6, Messi. Number 9, Neymar.
Barrios
Coming
with
on
the
field,
clearance.
Number 8, Modric. Number 25,
Cafu.
Johan
Costa
Cruyff.
Curta.
Number 14,
And here's Cristiano
DIDIER.
Ronaldo. Modric! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
To Nielsen! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! An act of charity gratefully received. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient.
Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cafu.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. And he's in on... And Messi! Well, now it's in for the pieces! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no...
Decent hit! And that would have won it.
Nunez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, you saw that coming. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
as you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, he's got the shot away! He's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Now it's Schneider. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Portugal have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He can run onto that. Now it's Rashford. Face to... Tries a shot! It's there! Right back in the game!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in plenty of space here. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's gone looking for safety. And the finish! Deco. Cannavaro. Oh, good read. Now Saliba. Cannavaro. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Saliba. And it's Deco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary. Deco. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. Barrios. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Schneider. And it's Deco. Oh, it's come loose. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Schneider has created one goal already. Saka. And Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. He'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's aimed into the middle. Rudiger gets it away. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Rudiger has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has found a way through. India claim it back to much approval. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, really good feet. Beckenbauer is there to clear. And he cuts out the supply. And it's been taken straight back. Interesting ball. And that's been intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's through, now is he? Nunez! Hernandez clears. Not the most accurate pass. Fiddles it through. And he's there to get it away. Portugal have it back and they can go again. And here's Messi.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Schneider. Well seen. Saw that coming.
There will be one.
Now then, the ball's
time.
come loose. Beckenbauer with the clearance. And the defence can get it clear. And that's that. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the... Nunez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in a good position here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful passing.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well read, nice interception. Forwards and with intent. And here's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Fernandez. So we're still where we started right now. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. Mbappe. Pedri. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. And it's Deco. And it's Messi. And Deco. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. He's got space in the air. And Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nunez, he's had a shot! Hernandez.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Deco. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Portugal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game, neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Portugal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it.
Great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Deco is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Portugal break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was alert to it.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
71,550.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Gets his pass away. Taken back almost at once. White. Mbappe. Portugal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Forward it goes. Fernandes. And it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted. He'll try to keep this alive. And he cuts out the supply.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Real chance! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Number 8, number 20, Modric. Number 10, number 26, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 11, Franz Beckenbauer.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Valverde, Rummenigge. He's had a hit! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And that is a little undercooked.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure
There
on.
will be 5 minutes added time.
Now it's De Bruyne. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! It's in! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Feyenoord can start a counter here. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. He's gone forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Neymar, well seen, saw that coming. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In towards the middle. Gets his head to it! Neymar. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And GUARDIOLA. Kaká. He's going for goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Kaká simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe, played out wide. Schneider, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he skips past his man. That's shade optimistic. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. And it's Deco. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Portugal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that interception was... And De Bruyne! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Saliba. Feyenoord are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because...
Great chance! And he hits the net! First blood drawn!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Feyenoord take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out. It's paid off here.
There's a sharp little ball here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belts one. He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. And he's cut it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Griezmann. Schneider. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Portugal must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Great ball, and he's in here. Gently done. No, again there's no way through.
Feyenoord probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Rafinha. Crosses it into the area.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming. Deco. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good spot, he's seen the run. Portugal, well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Mbappe. He's got to be in here! Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. And it's Deco. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And that's been intercepted. Barrios, and it's Deco. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute
Rudiger
added time.
makes the interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Travel information is currently being displayed on
Portugal
the screen.
head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super find. Czech catches it safely.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
De Jong distributed tidily.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There's the hit! It's there!
Ross County clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ross County break the deadlock.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Deco making good progress on the right-hand side.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
De Jong. Now that's well seen too. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Schneider. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Wits! Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rashford!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rudiger. And they can counter here. Deco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Now this could be a chance.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Wits. And the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ireland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Ross County have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's 𝐎𝐅𝐅𝐈𝐂𝐋. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly.
And the finish! Goal! First blood drawn!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Could move up a gear here. Lewandowski. De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Schneider. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, who's on a run down the left wing. Robert's towering header! And he's there to get it away. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Lewandowski.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's to Paul. Now, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're underway again.
Portugal don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Messi. He's had a hit! And we have our very first corner. Portugal with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. De Bruyne, that's a good ball out wide.
The attendance for this
Lewandowski.
match was 71,898.
Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution for Portugal, number 21, Darwin Núñez.
So, time for
Number
changes
11,
on both sides,
Messi.
actually.
Number 17,
Portugal grab the equaliser,
Mbappe.
and we're all
Coming on
square.
the field.
Oh, look, Peter, I
Number
was on the fence
13,
before a ball was
number
kicked, and
15,
I still haven't
Neymar.
moved.
Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Danielson.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with...
Chance! They've scored! Into the lead once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's been intercepted. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. And that has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's
There will be
Schneider.
5 minutes added time.
Tries to get it clear. Five minutes to add. He shifted it to the flank. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Rudiger gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've got a throw. Barrios.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, and it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez. Now Costa Curta. Tchouaméni. Barrios. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Carvajal. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's in on goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Deco. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please kindly remove any
Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
That first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through. Snyder! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Carvajal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Tchouaméni. Barrios. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That has been cut short. Hernandez, and it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here?
Was 72,306.
Nunez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Distributed tidily. And he's there to clear it. And it's Deco. Darwin.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got away.
You wonder now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Deco. He's away. Can he put it away? Good ball, kindly. And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with...